Happy Friday.
What did you do?
This isn't good.
Natalie's like, come here, you have to. Oh no. Penguin. No.
Yeah, I told him
So I am washing the couch cushions. Penguin decided to do some redecorating. Kennel.
Yeah,
He knows he's in trouble.
You are probably very happy.
Thank you for stopping him, Natalie.
I was coming out of my room to ask for a snack, literally, and I'm fine.
All right, well, let's get this cleaned up.
I'll help you. That's butter.
Yeah, well, I'm glad you caught him.
Yeah.
Thanks, Natalie. He was very silent about it.
Yeah.
He had it over here by his bed, just gnawing away on it.
Good morning or good day, and that's how our Friday's going. So I have all the covers off the couch and all the blankets and the pillows. I took the covers off of everything and I am washing them so that our house doesn't smell like dog. But apparently the dog took that as an opportunity to test out the cushions. Luckily Natalie said she found, she obviously got to them pretty quickly so it didn't completely destroy it, but holy cow, that could have ended a lot worse. So anyhow, he's in his kennel now. And Isabella's getting ready to do a class meeting on their kind of internet meetup thing. And Natalie has one later. I was trying to get some work done in my office, but decided to take a break to clean up some foam. And yeah, other than that, we're going to be hanging out around the house today. I'm trying to do some cleaning and some laundry. So we'll take you along for our day in the life adventure. That was hiding in Natalie's hair. I don't even know how it got there. Here, come here, show me your headband. This is the headband that I made at the... Look at Natalie. I love how show me your headband to Natalie equates to take a bow. Here, sit up, you goofball.
I just like to be a goofball.
I know. This is the sparkly Swarovski crystal headband that I made at the Beaches conference.
And I love my mom.
And you're wearing, I love you too, and you're wearing your Namaste on Vacay shirt.
Namaste on vacation.
Isabella's getting ready to go on her meet, so I guess we should probably take this party to a different room.
Party to the office, party.
Yeah, look at Penguin. He's out there sitting in quiet contemplation of what he's done. You could tell he felt bad because he came up and kind of tried to make nice with me later. So I'm going to get Isabella some lunch. I'm going to make her some soup. And she has really been liking Progresso soups, especially the chicken noodle. We have this one, and then we also have had one, which I think we're out of right now, but we've been getting one. Oh, here it is, the roasted chicken and vegetable one. She really likes that one with the extra vegetables in it. So she's been having that a lot of the days for lunch. I'm going to make her some of that. Also, Amazon order number 5057 during the quarantine has showed up. This one's actually a very ironic order, considering just a few days ago I showed my office and me covering up my calendar, but I actually got this for the girls. I got this for one of them, and I got this for the other one, and I thought that this would help them keep track of the days. I just thought it was funny that like I'm buying them calendars and I'm covering up my calendar, but I got this one for Isabella and this one for Natalie, and they didn't know that these were coming, and she has headphones on right now so she can't hear me talking, but I'm going to take these out of the packages and give these to them to put on their walls. They like picture calendars like this, and I actually ordered these about a month ago. I got you a horses calendar, since you like horses. Isn't that exciting? And then you can keep track of what day it is, too. You can mark off the day. Here, hold on. Let me show you how it opens. Okay, there we have horses. Yep, so you can just flip it up whenever the month changes. You see how it already has the hole in there?
Yeah.
You see that? So you just flip it up, and then when it's May, you just put it there like that. Okay? Oh, May's pretty. Isabella Catherine, I got you an adorable calendar for your wall.
I know.
Oh, you heard everything.
I heard everything.
Here, I thought I was being stealthy.
Isabella knows all.
Look how cute the puppies are, though.
Yeah.
Aren't they cute? That's just two puppies in a basket. Those ones are wrinkly.
This one.
That one's graduating. Those would probably definitely chew up your couch. So I've washed all the covers of these and started putting them back on. That's not a stain, it's just like a shadow on there. Anyways, this is the one that Penguin chewed up, but you can't really tell, it's in the front. I'm gonna vacuum out the inside of the couch real quick, and then I will put the cushions back on and put the pillow covers back on and put everything back together. That is the one, because this is our, if you've been watching us for a while, this is the couch set that was actually like our extra couch set, and we had the Lazy Boy like big sectional, and we actually got rid of that when we moved into this house. And I'm kind of glad that we did since we got the dog, because this one has the covers that you can take off and wash, and the other one did not. And I was just sick of the other one because it was like brown, and I don't know, it was just very brown. And so I'm almost ready to get a new set for in here. It's probably still going to be another year or so until all of these mess makers get a little bit less mess makey. But so anyhow, I do want to get a different set, and I do think I'll get a different color and kind of a different feel. But for now, this works really well, because if anyone drops anything on the couch or whatever, the dog's been up there, I can go through and I can, you know, clean everything like this. So anyhow, this turned out to be a, like, what I thought was going to be a temporary purchase, and I think my goal was to get like 5 years out of it, and I think we hit 5 years like almost a year ago. So in the end, I definitely got my money's worth. He's a good boy right now.
Yes,
he wasn't a good boy earlier.
But he's a good boy.
Yeah, he wasn't earlier. He was in here trying to chew up the couch. So get the vacuum out and vacuum off this one real quick, and then put all the cushions back on. We don't really eat on the couch a whole lot because we eat in at the dining room table for dinner and that sort of thing. But we do let the kids have popcorn and stuff like that when we're watching movies. So this is just basically the remnants of that kind of stuff that's fallen down on the couch cushions. So I'll just get this all vacuumed up before I put the cushions back on. But I do have the covers back on, and I have someone keeping a watchful eye on what's going on over here. Yeah, you look so guilty. And if only for one day, these things are put back together and hopefully are clean, and we've alleviated at least a little bit of the smell of dog. And that's like a big deal for me. That was one of the things I was really trying to hope to avoid when we got this little poochie down here. Penguin. So the next thing I'm going to do is wash his bed, although he just decided to plop down on it. So I'll wash his beds next, and then he gets a bath either later tonight or tomorrow. So one of the other things I'm working on right now is laundry. I'm doing Natalie's laundry and see what stage. Oh, her stuff is in the dryer actually. So I can pull this out, get it ready to get put away. I'm gonna do my laundry next, and this is the one thing about quarantine is it seems like we're not going through quite as much laundry. It's because we're not changing into as many outfits during the day, and obviously lounge clothes are not as thick as like work outfits and all that kind of stuff, or it doesn't have as many layers or whatever the case may be. So I'm finding that we're doing less laundry since we've been home too, which is an interesting observation. And one of the other things I was going to share that came in one of my Amazon orders recently was this cuticle oil. I got this larger one, and it was only about $9, I believe. I put it on my Amazon list if you want to check it out down below if you're looking for something like this, but it's milk and honey. And I got this because it's substantially bigger and kind of more like the cuticle oil they have at the like salon when I go. So I had this little one that I already had on hand, which is handy because it has the brush. But obviously you can tell the size difference. There's a lot more of this. So the next time I change my nail colors out, I'm going to try this cuticle oil. And I did also come across, I already had this in my nail like supplies stuff. I have this instant cuticle remover stuff by Sally Hansen. So I'm going to try this before I do my nails next time, and then put the, well, I actually have a couple extra ones here, the soft lips kind of around the edges, and that seems to really help in the cuticle areas because you can tell it's a lot better, well, I can tell it's a lot better this time than it was last time, so I'm probably going to switch it out maybe this weekend or so. Oh, hello, Penguin. You trying to see what you can get into in here too? But I ordered this, and I'll let you know how it goes. I might just do a whole video on the nail stuff, just doing an update on what I've used, what I've liked, and all that. I'm gonna give it a minute, and then I'll get the dog's beds. He keeps coming over here and laying down every time I think I'm gonna go get the beds to wash them, but that's what's next on the list to wash. And also, I get emails on like upcoming things from Shop Disney now, and they have one of these keys that they're gonna do a Star Wars one for May the 4th. So I'll share a link for that kind of stuff on my Facebook page. If you follow me there, I kind of share links to stuff that I know is coming out or just good deals on stuff. So I'll share that on there, but it looked really cute. What are you doing, mister? You trying to get me not to wash your bed, aren't you? Oh, you trying to get up here and help? You trying to get up here and help? You've been naughty today. You've been good this whole time. You've been very naughty today. So one of the things that I'm looking at getting, I did an office tour, and I pulled this out of here, I think, for the tour, because obviously it doesn't really go. This is, I've had this forever, I think since possibly when I was in college. Not entirely sure. It's like a storage ottoman. So I found one on Amazon that's actually a similar gray color to this little couch thing, and it's tufted and has buttons. So I think I'm gonna get that and replace this with the one from Amazon that's gray, because I do like sitting here and being able to put my feet up if I'm sitting talking on the phone or whatever. So it'd be nice to have one that goes a little bit more with the room. I mean, this is kind of whimsical and it kind of goes with about anything, but I think if I had a gray one, it would go more decor-wise. But I shared some of these things in a recent video, but you guys can get a little sneak peek. I'm really loving my little picture wall, and I have found a castle picture now too. So our daily Amazon order came today. This is actually not from Amazon, but the first thing that I got were these. They're like silicone rings, and they came in all of these different colors. I ordered these off of Amazon, and I'm actually wearing a couple of them already. The reason why I got these is because I'm not wearing my regular ring set as much as I normally would. With all the washing and everything, my ring set's platinum, so it could withstand it to a certain point, but I just don't want it to get scratched up. And then also, I talked a little bit about germs, and that I didn't want to, you know, carry the germs home, have the extra, you know, just that it could be stuck on there. So I'd seen these like in a manicure group where someone was wearing these, and I thought it was a neat idea, so I went ahead and ordered them. And it came with a number of colors, so you can kind of switch it to match your outfit and all that kind of stuff too. But then the other thing, I ordered this directly from the company. This is another nail item. Obviously, I'm obsessed with getting this sorted out. But this is the last thing I think I have coming. It's from Mini Manny Moo, and it's gel no more. It's supposed to work on powder nails as well. You're supposed to be able to take the top layer off, so buff the top gloss layer off, and then just put this on and let it sit for a few minutes, and then use this little tool that came with it. It was only like $3. And then it just pops the nails right off. So we'll see if this works. So our afternoon took an adventure because we had a dog show up at our house, and he was wearing a collar, but he didn't have like one with a like owner phone number on it. So he was hanging out with the kids, and we're like, well, I don't think this dog knows where to go. So we called the animal hospital number that was on it to try to get connected with the owner, and also put a couple posts online. Long story short, you know, it took up a lot of time, and we got the dog water, and we're trying to figure out where he goes, and eventually all got sorted out. And the owner, I don't know whether he saw one of my posts for like our local groups or whatever, or if he just happened to be out on his bicycle riding around looking for the dog, but he happened to come down the road on his bicycle and confirmed that he was the owner. And so anyhow, we hopefully got the dog back to the right place. So that was what took up the majority of our afternoon. And so anyhow, it was a bit of chaos for a little bit, but we got it sorted. So I'm starting to make dinner now, long story short, and we're gonna have veggie burgers and tater tots for dinner. So I'm starting by putting the tater tots into the oven. So this is the bag of tater tots. We've actually had them with one other meal when we have had the veggie burgers, so this will be the second time we've had them. You can see that thing is like full, and there's actually still some left in there too. So this was actually a lot of servings in this container, which is cool. So I'm letting this preheat, and then I will put these in there to cook. And then the veggie burgers don't take long at all, because obviously they're veggie burgers. I'm gonna stick them in the microwave to heat them up, and that will be our dinner. I also just kind of got a wild hair that I wanted to make the gray stuff, and this is actually on my blog, how to make this. I made this like way back when for a party, a Beauty and the Beast party in Michigan. I'm gonna try to do this without using the blender to crunch everything up. I have not done that before, so we'll see how that goes. But I figured it'd be worth a try, and I just wanted to make a real small batch of it. So we're gonna give this a go, and I'll let you know if it's a fail. I wanted to try this without putting these in the blender because after doing the graham cracker crust with Natalie the other day when she did that little Natalie's cooking in the kitchen, and we had to crunch up the graham crackers, they actually crunched up really nicely by just doing this. So I thought I could see if I could save the time and mess by just crunching the Oreos up this way. So, and just kind of using a chopping method. So I will report back and let you know if this works, if you're just trying to save time or if you didn't have a blender on hand. For me, I'm just wanting to save the mess and not have to deal with cleaning out the blender. So we'll see if this, here was the end result. I think it did pretty good. I think this is pretty much what it would look like coming out of the blender. And so here's what I did with the graham crackers too. I forgot to mention. So I crunched them up and make it in as small pieces as possible with my wood spoon. And then I come behind with my measuring cup, as you can see from the crumbs on there, and I actually crunch down and smush everything down. And it's pretty quick, doesn't take that much time, and I got everything pretty finely. There's still just maybe a few bigger pieces in there, but pretty finely crunched down. So I am going to go ahead and get the rest of the ingredients out and see if I can make a quick version of this. So the gray stuff was a success. It will turn out better if you use a blender, but for just a quick, like just want to make a quick dessert, don't care what it looks like, this definitely did work. So I'm finishing this up and I'm going to do the rest of dinner. And I'm also watching Walt Disney World. Just posted, and they posted earlier, they're doing virtual viewings of Happily Ever After all day long. So I've been cooking dinner to Happily Ever After. So we have veggie burgers and tater tots. The girls are enjoying their gray stuff. You show me your pearls, Natalie. Oh, Isabella's already eaten all of hers off there. We put some of those sugar pearl things on there.
I just stirred them.
It's pretty good. It's a little bumpy, but tastes great. We're gonna do a family movie night and watch Dolphin Reef on Disney Plus. So that is it, the end of our evening. We watched Dolphin Reef and it was really good. And they actually have a making of Dolphin Reef, and I want to watch that one next because I was commenting as the credits were kind of rolling, like how interesting it probably was to film and like how they had to get different shots and everything. And they were showing some of the scuba diver videographers at the end. And so we saw that there was a whole documentary on how they had to make it. I really think that nature photography, and especially nature videography, is very, very interesting. It's because it puts you in so many different scenarios that you just aren't normally in real life. So we're gonna watch that next and kind of see how that was made. Anyhow, long story short, it was good. And hopefully you guys enjoyed today's vlog. We'll be back with more vlogs later on this week. Hope your quarantine is going well wherever you're at, and have a great day. Thanks for watching. Bye.